Let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing burgundy, official weight 130 pounds. His professional record, 43 victories, including 27 knockouts with 5 defeats and 2 draws. Damas y caballeros de los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico, the challenger, former WBC featherweight world champion, Humberto El Zorrita Soto. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing red, white, and blue, official weight 130 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 27 bouts, 27 victories, including 17 knockouts. Damas y caballeros de Santo Domingo, República Dominica, the reigning, defending, undefeated WBO junior lightweight champion of the world, the Siquan warrior, Joan Guzman.
You told him what I said, right? Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Clear it out.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Guzman, Soto. Nosotros vimos las instrucciones antes. Acuérdate, escúchame. Protéjate siempre, obedéceme todo el tiempo. Remember, we went over the instructions earlier. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Pelea limpio. Toca los guantes. Buena suerte.
Guzman is about a 7-5 favorite, but neither fighter has ever faced a better opponent than he will tonight. Nobody really knows who has an edge.
And we begin round number 1, scheduled for 12. Guzman admitted that Soto is good in our fighter meetings yesterday. He said, but I left my family for 4 months to get ready. On paper, he's my toughest opponent, but the fight is not fought on paper. Soto countered when we talked with him that Guzman is physically gifted. He granted that, but his heart is too small when he's under pressure.
I don't know where he got that news. It's the guy who's never lost.
It was his possibly flawed interpretation of his opponent.
You know, each boxer, when you watch him fight tape on your opponent, you try and figure out what is his weakness. And you must feel that if he applies some pressure, that is his weakness.
Guzman has the quicker hands. That's already established and no surprise.
Like, what are some of the keys early for Soto against the speed of Guzman?
Soto's trying to put Guzman in the corner so he can take advantage of him. And
doing the right thing by going to the body, because that's how you start to equalize the foot speed factor.
Good thing is that he's doing it in the first round. He's not waiting until the middle rounds to do it.
Good right hand to the body by Guzman. Off the ropes. Guzman with 8 first-round knockouts, most of those coming early in his career. His last 6 have gone by way of decision. Larry, what do you make of the fact that Guzman added 18 pounds between the weigh-in last night and today?
Well, it means that he blows up to 160, 170 pounds between fights. He's still not regarded as not as strong a puncher as Soto, even though he outweighs him coming into the fight by 13 pounds.
I think the weight's going to help him down the line if this turns out to be a rough fight.
I think Soto is feeling a little more confident at the moment about, Guzman about taking Soto's punch, because he's been hit a couple of flush punches and has handled them well.
And he's used his hand speed to counter nicely. End of round number 1. Good round for the champion, Joan Guzman.
Okay, Mama, lean back. Lean back. Go around to that. Nice round. You okay? Yeah. Relax. Relax. You're doing what you're doing, man. You're looking good. Move your head, though, okay? Move your head a little bit. Yeah. A little more head movement. A little more head movement. You didn't have to drink that water, man. No? That's okay. That's okay.
You see? His eyes are swollen already. You see? But get in with the hook. Breathe, breathe now. Breathe deeply. Yeah, nothing's wrong, nothing's wrong. Now you just have to build your confidence, that's all. The power punches, load up.
Well, Soto's corner did point out something we hadn't noted before, which are there are already abrasions and lumps under the eyes of Guzman.
You know, some boxers actually bruise up like that. It doesn't mean they're gonna bruise up anymore. It just, that's what happens, and I used to get that, a bruising.
Good counter left hand by Guzman.
Good counter punching by Guzman.
And a right hand by Guzman.
He's looking to end this, but he's leaving himself very open.
He's going to ask you
and they're both throwing wild house shots.
I guess they do want to fight Pacquiao next.
Good uppercut by Soto, and then a right hand by Soto. Right hand slapping from Guzman. As it opens up here in the second.
Guzman's throwing wild shots. I'm actually surprised that he's throwing them so wild.
Well, he has been known for throwing wide shots. He doesn't throw very straight punches. I was curious to see whether Mayweather Sr. could help him with that, but when you're 31 years old, you're not going to change the arc of your punches very much. But he's doing fine the way he's going.
Guzman picks off that combination with his gloves. Nice defense. Countering off the ropes with a right.
And Soto took a step over to the right, but you know, Guzman wasn't against the ropes. You only do that against a guy when he's against the ropes, so he can't go anywhere. Guzman was allowed to go somewhere after that punch.
Guzman goes to the head and the body.
Well, if Soto expected Guzman to be on a bicycle, it's an aggressive bicycle.
And you know, some fighters can move too much, but Guzman is moving just enough to stay out of Soto's range.
It's effective.
Soto's strategy is, you know, you could see it from round 1. He wants Guzman against the rope so he can take advantage, and he wants to apply that pressure and give him something to think about.
It's incumbent when Soto has Guzman against the rope, so he cannot allow Guzman to tie him up.
No. And this is the thing that Guzman does so well, is to tie you up.
Great action in round number 2 for Humberto Soto.